Hello, wonderful person. Let's draw Poppy. If you don't know who Poppy is, she's a Royale High NPC who works at the front office and is also known as the freshly laminated ID card sniffer. I know it sounds quirky, but a few days ago I posted a community post asking what pose I should draw her in, and like I expected, most people told me to draw her sniffing a freshly laminated ID card, which is why I decided to spend 3 irreversible hours of my life drawing a senior sniffing what other than a freshly laminated ID card. Was it worth it? Absolutely. Now, if you've never heard of me in your entire lifetime, hi there, my name is Stellar and I'm a Royale High YouTuber but also an occasional drawer who's an iPad kid full-time. If you would like to have this Poppy art as your journal photo, then stay tuned till the end where I reveal the decal code for this freshly laminated ID card sniffer to be placed neatly on your journal photo. There are two sides of Royale High players, the ones who absolutely adore Poppy and the ones who absolutely hate her with all their guts. Now, for obvious reasons, I don't know which side you're on, but I'm personally in the team that actually likes Poppy. She genuinely seems like such a fun, supportive, and quirky person, and she isn't afraid to hide her authentic self from Royale High, and I think that we all need to learn a thing or two from her, especially in a world where people would rather hide their authentic side of themselves just to be liked by everyone. It's nothing brand new, that's just how life works until someone out there decides to break the cycle. Recently in school, I've been learning about economics, and a related lesson I learned is Maslow's hierarchy of human needs. It's psychology, but it's still somehow related. According to the theory, we all crave love and belongingness, and it's just something that we all need to keep us sane. So if you genuinely feel like you have to hide your authentic self to be liked, I just want to let you know that it's alright, it's normal, and it's a natural human response. We all have our own sets of quirks and differences, and that's what makes us unique. So if you feel like you never find a place you belong in, don't worry, because someone out there will just like you the way you are. And you don't have to change yourself for them. While you may be someone without friends right now, or maybe you're in a crowd, but somehow you feel more lonely than when you're alone. You just really haven't found the right people yet. And it's really not your fault, it's the environment. I often hear an old belief from people I know that it's better to have a lot of friends who don't even care about you than to be a loner. But if you're in high school or college, remember that it's really just quality over quantity. You don't need a lot of friends. It's much better to have a lot of acquaintances instead. There's this saying, you are your 5 friends. So if you do a little bit of reflection right now, who are your top 5 friends? Are they people who can genuinely bring out the best version of yourself? If you're still in elementary school though, then you might be watching this a bit too early. But I still would advise you to be very careful with who you befriend in high school. Elementary friendships really aren't that deep, and they're most likely not really the kind of people who will stick around till the end. So your friends in high school can really change compared to elementary, so it's not that deep. Don't overthink too much about your friendships and just have fun. Just make the most out of your childhood because it's really only gonna happen once and you're gonna be an adult soon enough. I'm not gonna act like I'm an adult because really I'm just 15 and I'm not obviously that knowledgeable yet, but I've definitely experienced a lot of stuff so far. Being in the 9th grade, I obviously know a lot more than I did when I was in the 7th grade. So I guess I do have a lot of things I've learned over the years. Now I guess I'll be talking a little bit more about the artwork. So I personally am happy with how the final result turned out, and it was definitely something new. I did try to experiment with my art style a bit. I know my art style seems to change every art video I make. That's because I'm so inconsistent and like they're months apart. So my last digital art video was almost a year ago, so obviously I've changed my style a lot since then, and I've gone from a very detailed style to a very simplistic one. Right now, this art only took me 3 hours because I genuinely started learning how to use Procreate more, and I started using shortcuts, and I stopped caring if my art was perfect or not. I would just move on to the next piece and call it a day. even if I didn't like how it turned out. This was quite long, but that's all I really have to share for today. If you made it until the end, then congratulations! You win a decal code of Poppy. You can use this in your journal without credit, but I would appreciate it if you don't claim that you made the art. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day ahead. See ya!